Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
welcome to a brand
you,
new
you
episode
you blacked out a little bit.
of On It.
You
We
farted.
are here. You got me. You got Devin. And we got. I mean, we got things to talk about, but I wouldn't say there's there's not the biggest news.
No,
Like news wise, nothing's really going on. I mean,
except for Aaron Rodgers.
You got Team USA. You got but a lot. We're in it's a very quiet.
We're in a rut. I
Like
mean, yeah, this is quiet time for sports,
like the
unless we wanted to watch the WNBA All Star game.
Well, I mean, I guess you're watching baseball.
Baseball's happening
Mm.
for sure, but outside of baseball, there's not really
But
much.
where are we at in the baseball season?
Right after the All Star break.
So okay, as a baseball fan, how intrigued are you in this part of in this time of year? Is this
I'm intrigued in this part of the year because we have the trade deadline coming up at the end of the month.
Okay,
So there
so
could be some moves happening.
there going to be a point before the playoffs that there is going to be a little dust settling, maybe not as much noise.
A little lull. I guess from trade deadline up until like a month before, there's going to be a couple races for number one spots and wild card spots and all that shit. But yeah, they'll after the trade deadline in most sports, there's usually a little lull.
That's it, because like you said, you got the teams who are fighting for the top seeds, the teams that are still fighting for the wild card spots, but then you got half of the league who knows they're done.
Yeah, this is when you figure out what teams know they're done, the teams that become sellers, and then there's teams who some are borderline and still go out and try to buy and make a push. But yeah, this is when you figure out everybody's what they're doing. And honestly, at that point, half the league is gone. So
Okay, well, I want to talk Team USA again some more because
sure,
I've been watching these warm up games, tune up games.
they don't seem like tune-up games.
What makes you say that?
Just the fact that they're close. I mean, I know that this is not. There's no these games don't matter yet. It's all pre-Olympics stuff, and there will be stages and all that shit. So this doesn't matter yet, but it's weird that we haven't seen the big blowouts, especially like a team like South Sudan. Like if you saw that score, that 2-point win, you would have thought South Sudan has guys ready for the NBA right now.
So, had you asked me before South Sudan and USA played each other, I would have said that Team USA would have won by 40 if South Sudan tried their hardest, had their best game they've ever had, and Team USA all shot with their non-dominant hand. They would
sure. Yes, exactly.
That's what I would have said.
Yes.
The fact that
South Sudan does not have an indoor practice facility.
They're
practicing on a hard court outside in the blazing sun with wind and all that stuff. They're shooting with wind.
I mean, they probably felt great in that game.
Of course. Oh, yeah. They were they probably felt weird. It was probably weird that they were playing basketball inside.
Bro, USA was down double digits.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, the fact that 40-year-old LeBron is the one who had the backpack and just, be like, what are we
Dog, he did it this game against Germany.
And that's something else I want to talk about. And I'm not like we said, none of this matters, and it's not that serious. But if this becomes a trend when, the Olympics actually starts, two things. It's gonna be super embarrassing. Even if we beat a team like South Sudan by 1. We beat Germany by 4.
Yeah.
We're going to look sorry as shit. It doesn't matter. We need to blow teams out when it matters. By July 29th and so on.
Yeah.
Nothing but absolute blowouts. This is supposed to be the redeem team, the Avengers.
Whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
Whoever this is.
But this is one of the best USA basketball teams we've had in a good brick. I mean, this is a full strength USA basketball team. Essentially.
Let's be real. I mean, skill wise, you put this up against any Team USA team.
Yeah.
This team's probably busting any of their asses.
Agreed.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean, you have
sorry.
KD, Steph, Bron, everybody else. I mean, I hope it's not. I hope that they can like. It's not a matter of like, oh, we don't know how to play with each other. They're the best basketball players in the world. They should know how to play with each other.
They'll figure it
But
out.
they should also be toying with South Sudan. They should know there be
Yes.
no possible chance that they
Yes.
even fucking score more than 40 points.
It should be jokes. There are teams in the NBA that blow out other teams in the NBA. They're all professional
Yes,
players good enough to be in the NBA. Why are
yes,
we beating South Sudan by a point, even if it's just a tune-up game? Like, I don't care.
agreed. But we gotta. I mean, first game of the Olympics, we better fucking
Go
mush
crazy.
somebody, mush, full on mushing,
Full on mushing.
full on mushing. Someone needs to be mushed.
And also the way LeBron has been playing, and just the way that this is looking, and the fact that this team is probably going to go through LeBron, and they're probably going to go through LeBron all the way to winning a gold medal. LeBron might still be the best player in the NBA.
That's what the Team USA basketball team said. No,
I don't
they
know
said
what
Bron's the best player on this fucking team.
I don't know what they said, but it seems like the last for sure year or two, we have accepted that all right, he might not be the best, he's still top 5.
Sure,
LeBron is going to be 40 carrying all these superstars, not carrying, but he's going to be leading this
sure,
team
of course.
to a gold medal.
Yeah,
And when you look at okay, he might go on next season to not have because Spencer Dinwiddie just left the Lakers. Like the Lakers aren't looking good right now.
well,
No,
it wasn't a huge thing.
that was
but
somebody that I thought they'd be looking forward to having on the roster next season, and it was in my eyes it was all right. They're going to keep Dinwiddie, and
sure,
that's why they haven't picked up so and so. Now they
yeah,
lost Dinwiddie and didn't make a move for so and so. So
yeah.
it's like well, okay, I guess
Now Dinwiddie's back as a Mav.
D'Lo and
Yeah,
Austin Reeves, but LeBron, whatever. He's 6th seed, goes out in the first or second round because he has some dog shit team around him. Whatever.
yeah.
He still might be the best player in the league.
No, of course.
And it's just.
I mean,
I didn't know it was an of course, but it is like it's just.
well,
I like
it's
it.
not. It's definitely not an of course, but I mean, we've had these conversations, or everyone's had these conversations for the past, I don't know, since he's been in the league, or at least his first few years. And it's like, yeah, there's all these guys winning MVPs while he isn't, and all this shit. And then at the same time, everyone still acknowledges that he is the greatest basketball player in the world.
Yeah.
And it was like that for 15 years. And it still might be the case. I mean, he's averaging more than he used to, and I know that stats in the NBA are a little inflated just because of the NBA right now. But I mean, he's still averaging 26 to 28 points and 8 or 8 and 9. Like he's up there with the best of them, and he'll never win another MVP. He should have won some.
Well, it's also and just I mean, not to knock Brady at all. Like Brady was.
This is more difficult. Yes.
Brady was, in his 40s, winning Super Bowls still, putting up amazing numbers. But yes, football is a more physical sport. But Tom Brady was going to do his best to
avoid contact.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's not 6'8".
There's nothing that
whatever,
Tom does. There's nothing that Tom did ever in the NFL that was as explosive as what.
But that's the thing. LeBron being 40 and his knees being able to take what they can take.
Exactly.
Just that alone.
Yeah, like Zion is 24 and can't handle anything that he does with his own body. LeBron's done it for the past 25 years.
Look at Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's built like a fucking French
He's
fry.
built like a twig.
And his knees are like.
His knees are shattered.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, he's been extremely. Like I really don't want to use the word lucky because Bron is taking care of his body. He's looked the exact same for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Even better now. And yeah, it's not luck. He fucking puts in the work to look and feel that great always. And yeah, I mean, he can still play for another fucking 4 years.
Which is insane. Which is crazy because in 4 years, that motherfucker's still playing like this. It's like, all right, what are we doing? Like you're just gonna have to walk.
I mean, he's going to see how far he can continue to play like this, and again, the NBA is a little different now. It's a little less physical, so for him, he can still play his game
Yeah, but Brady
well.
Brady just walked. He didn't have to leave,
No.
but he did.
Also, Brady was like, "Oh, back when I played, it was physical." It was like, "Dude, you retired last year. Suck a dick. Shut the fuck up." Quarterbacks. Yeah, we need to start implementing offensive players getting hit harder once I leave.
But that's hilarious. But
Okay.
also, it's just I hate just the hate LeBron's getting right now just for being picked as the guy to be the flag bearer.
He should be the guy. He's the most
No
famous man in America. He's the most
fucking
famous athlete in
shit.
America.
No shit. Like yeah. Like I don't know how nobody else is like even if you
Well, they're like, because, oh, yeah, he's not a fucking Olympian who makes no money because they fucking swim in a pool every fucking day. And they're not out playing basketball like real dudes.
but even oh wait, is this but this is just for the basketball team.
No, this is for the USA. He's the first basketball player to ever carry the flag for the U.S.
Oh, this is for the entire USA?
This is for the U.S. Yeah, this isn't for the basketball team. No, if this was for the basketball team, Bron's shoo-in to hold the flag. You're not cool with
Damn.
this?
I'm not cool with it, but it's I thought people were just like I thought, I thought it was the Curry dick eaters, the KD dick eaters that were like, no.
No.
But no,
No,
these
I
are like,
no.
okay,
This is a
okay,
yeah. No, this is different.
okay, okay. I mean, no, but you're right. Like, yeah, who else should fucking hold the flag? Like,
I don't know any other Olympians
okay,
other than fucking Simone Biles.
any other Olympian and wrestlers, y'all can just stay out of this. Go take it from LeBron. Go take the flag.
Yeah.
Go take the flag.
Well, yeah,
Wrestlers,
wrestlers, I
wrestlers,
guess, can stay out
y'all
of
allowed
it,
to.
but yeah.
Actually, any that are like less than like what, like any, whatever. But hey, yeah, there's nothing wrong with LeBron holding that flag. Why would he not? You're right. But I do understand like people being
All right,
like,
he was voted by fellow Olympians.
what the fuck are we talking about?
Also, Sue Bird and Dawn Staley previously carried the flag.
Okay.
So
Next topic. Next
yeah,
topic.
you're telling me a WNBA player got to carry the flag before Michael Jordan? Fuck off.
Which this is also not like an Olympic, but it's an athlete based question.
I love the Olympics, by the way. I don't think I've ever told anybody. I'm a
What are
big fan.
your top 5 Olympic sports?
Oh, really?
You have
Let me
to
look up.
them up. I mean,
Yeah.
then you don't have a top 5 favorite if you have to look them up. If you ask me my top 5 favorite
Oh,
football players,
golf.
I'm gonna be able to.
Golf.
Okay.
That was recently put in the Olympics a few years ago.
Basketball.
Huh?
Basketball. I mean, what are you gonna name like the 5 most common sports in the Olympics?
No.
I thought you.
Yeah,
Were gonna
I
be
mean,
able to,
I forget what's in there. Let me look.
I thought you'd be able to like off the dome this. Like I thought you'd be able.
Nah.
I mean,
I usually watch weird stuff anyway.
so, but I'm confused. You said you love the Olympics, but you can't think of any sports you like in the Olympics.
I watch tennis. I like swimming sometimes.
I think you're just patriotic.
I am.
I don't think you give a fuck about the Olympics.
No, but if it's on TV, I'll pop in, watch it. I'm not gonna sit down and be like, whoa, 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 put it on. I don't care. But I like when Michael Phelps was peaking. It was cool to see. It's cool to see Team USA swim well.
Yeah, I guess it was like a thing.
Ping pong, pretty cool.
You're not watching Olympic ping pong.
No,
You're
I'm not
not
watching.
doing that. You're not doing
No.
that. You don't care. Basketball. That's what we're watching. We're watching Olympic basketball being played.
I'll probably watch other things.
Oh, you're not gonna. Are you saying rather than
No,
basketball?
no, I'm definitely watching.
We're
basketball.
watching.
Well, unless we stink.
Well, if Team US, I mean, we got to watch them lose if they lose, because
Well, if we lose once, I'm not watching it.
that's the biggest downfall in Team USA history. It has to be.
It
If
would.
this team loses, it'd be.
I just hate how they have to do this. I mean, they know that they can put the absolute mushing on South Sudan, and they choose not to, and it just makes us be like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And like, honestly, I get the praise for LeBron for putting the team on his back and hitting the last 2 shots, but this should never even be in conversation that he's doing these things or that anyone's doing these things.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Shouldn't be a thing.
You shouldn't need anybody to hit a clutch shot versus South
There should be
Sudan.
no clutch shots in this game. Zero. No, it's like that. It's like that Chris Paul meme. Chris Paul from downtown, 3 cuts the lead to 47. That's what
Yeah,
it should
like that's
be
what.
every fucking
Yeah,
3 minutes.
and it's not, and that's a question. That's a problem. But
But no, they'll pick it up. They'll be okay.
I hope so. All right. So I saw this question being asked, and it got me just kind of thinking. But I wanted to ask how you see how you felt about it. And they asked if America took their best athletes.
Yes, I mean I no, I saw these fucking jackass soccer players answer that question like they were some pompous fucking dildos. How fucking stupid do you have to be to think that a country of 350 plus million people filled with the best athletes, we have triple the Olympic gold medals of any other country, and you're going to tell me fucking Germany and England, a little fucking island of England, is going to produce a better soccer player than all of the United States? Go fuck yourself. What the fuck are we talking about? There's fucking 20 million jack fucks with backwards teeth on the fucking on that dumb island. You're gonna tell me that, oh yeah, they're gonna take down the U.S. No, all the people in the U.S. choose not to play that dumb, boring fucking sport.
Wow. All right. You did it all for me, but
Thank
so okay. Fuck. All right. I don't even know where
you.
you covered kind of all the grounds, but I guess the question was if America took all their best athletes and made a soccer team, would they would they be the best soccer team?
Yes, but it was the question more like, do you take the best athletes or like they grew up playing soccer?
No, I think it was if all the best no, they were like if all the best athletes would have focused on soccer instead,
Yes,
how would it?
that's beyond easy. Yeah,
So
like I mean,
now
we
I'm
would
not
rule the
gonna
fucking
just
world.
I'm not but see, but you got the people who are smart about it, and then like you got the people who are just like that will just name every athlete and be like not every athlete that's top tier, and there's like we're not talking like not every basketball player
No,
is gonna be really good at soccer.
no, of course not.
Now, if you take some of the most athletic guards and then other guys that maybe at forward or whatever that are just athletic freaks,
Yeah,
yes.
but what? Hold on. Why are we so good at basketball
What do you mean?
compared to all other countries in the world? Why is the U.S. the best at basketball?
Are you? I mean, I'm
It's
assuming
because it
this
was
is.
focused on.
Yeah, it was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it's okay.
Why? Like what? It's a focused on sport.
But they are saying that even if it was focused on, if soccer
I
was
know.
focused on, that there'd be no question.
Well, I
And
saw a little clip, and it was this fucking dumb French soccer player, Thierry Henry, and then some other dude, and they were like, nah. It's like, fuck off. What are you talking about? What grounds do you have to back up this talk? You're from fucking France.
well, their talk is just because of how good soccer is over there. But
Dog shit.
I think that the bad argument for this is people are like, well, you can't just because you're like people don't understand that just because you're more athletic doesn't mean that you be good at soccer. That's what it takes to be good at soccer. It's like no, but if you took
We play more complex sports than soccer. What are you talking
yes,
about?
yes, and but then people want to bring up like like the cardio and this is that. It's like
If
people
the cardio was a thing, Kenya would be the best.
yep. That's the thing. It's like obviously it's more than athleticism, but
Yes,
it's never not including athleticism.
exactly.
Like athleticism
Like
is
you
never.
have to be athletic as well.
It's the
But
same
we also
thing.
have all the other traits.
It's the same. It's almost the same as like when they say like oh like the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball. It's like
Sure.
okay, just because a baseball player might be better at hitting a ball
Yes.
than a football player is,
Yes.
it doesn't mean that the football player doesn't have more skill at a lot more things than said
Yes.
baseball player.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, like yes, this soccer player might have great cardio and can
Sure.
compete with everybody else that's the same.
Sure.
But if you put them up against, let's say, someone like LeBron, and he spent his whole life wanting to play soccer,
Yeah.
he'd be the best soccer player in the world,
Or at least the best goalie. He's 6'8"
yeah. And
with bounce.
a lot of these European basketball players were playing soccer first.
Exactly.
So fucking, I mean, what? I don't know.
I don't know.
This is like no, like no. The hand-eye coordination. If you don't think Tyreek Hill and Kyrie Irving on a soccer field wouldn't fucking be the most ridiculous thing ever, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
It's honestly beyond fucking stupid.
Um,
Because it's like soccer players come from all over the world, and they're the best, and they dominate the big leagues or whatever in England and Europe and all that shit. They come from all over the world. There's not a lot that come from America, and it's because we don't fucking play that sport. The only sport they play in Argentina is soccer. The only sport they play in Brazil, in Spain, and fucking any of these countries is soccer. If that was the only sport we fucking played, it wouldn't even be fucking close. It's like basketball. We're really the only sport that like focuses on basketball. Baseball, the fucking Japan and the islands, they play baseball too, but we're still the best.
But it's just like we're talking just athletes from here, period,
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk? We've talked just NFL and NBA.
Yes.
There are so many other sports where it's like
Exactly.
if you took the top athletes from said sports. If you take our best. I mean, shit, I don't know how. I mean, take the best soccer players. Take the most athletic freaks you can find on any MLB roster.
Yeah.
Fucking take any combat sport and take
True.
the most athletic freaks from those rosters. Fucking,
Yep.
I know you might think it's a joke or whatever. Some of the most incredible and athletic motherfuckers are in the WWE.
Sure.
That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Take some of them and let them train their whole life to be soccer players.
Yep.
They'll figure it out.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I honestly thought you would have had like maybe not pushback, but like
Not for a second.
You would have had some type of maybe
Soccer it's an easy concept of a sport.
Yeah.
And the thing about soccer is it's not like football where there's fucking 10 different positions. It's
yeah. Which they call football boring. American football boring.
They can say I don't give a flying fuck. They're fucking no, fuck all that shit. But there's attack, midfield, and defense, and a fucking goalie. That's 4 different things. You can focus on one of them and still be good at the other 3 or 4. If you're a quarterback, you're a quarterback. You're running like it makes like the fact that they don't think that we could play that dumb fucking easy fucking sport.
And this like in the best way, and you might easily be like, no, fuck that. But I do mean this. I'm not even trying to like shit on. Like there's a lot of soccer players who are like athletic freaks.
Of course.
Some of the best athletes of all time are soccer players. We went over that, obviously. Fucking couple of them are in the top 10, apparently. But I mean, but if you're just talking, if you're comparing, if we're gonna compare,
but if even if we're just talking numbers,
dude,
we're talking just numbers.
We didn't even mention like track and field athletes.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus
which were
Christ.
Usually, I mean, we're not great distance runners. We're sprinters.
Who cares?
But yeah, I mean, if Usain Bolt wasn't a person, those American sprinters would have been blowing the rest of the world away.
Wasn't Usain Bolt? Did Usain Bolt not play soccer? Like, wasn't
he tried to play professional soccer? Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Like a lot of these athletes who are really, really good at something else could go play soccer.
Chad Ochocinco?
There you go.
Tried to play soccer.
I'm pretty sure like.
Or was that Tio?
I'm pretty sure like Wemby.
Tio still wants to play.
I'm pretty
NFL
sure like Wemby, Luka, Giannis. Like I've heard stories about all of them. I'm pretty sure playing soccer.
You know, Luka's played soccer.
But it's like no. I'm glad that's a case closed, done deal. Because
I mean, it's funny because it's always brought up, and it's the only thing that the rest of the world has. It's the only thing that England has on top of America is that their soccer's better, and they can say because it's hypothetical. No fucking way, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
look at us.
Yeah, you
Look at
could.
this fucking balding weirdo.
It would.
He
It would
knows how to
always be
touch feet together.
hypothetical.
Fuck off here. Yeah, because it's hypothetical, they can be like, yeah, it's
Do you have a?
what we do.
Do you have a hypothetical starting lineup? Like, do you have athletes you know or would want to see? Like I said,
mean,
like a Kyrie, a Tyreek
Braun's
Hill,
on that team.
those type
for
of
sure.
motherfuckers out there. Like,
Mike
yeah, that
Trout
would be,
is on that team. Baseball player. Fast as fuck.
over like
Big.
over like
Skilled.
like a lot of like receivers and running backs or
Oh, yeah, like all of them.
okay. So
No, I just wanted to make sure I got a baseball player on it.
you couldn't pick one that's like just really
Tiger
fast,
Woods.
like that. Okay, so maybe your soccer team might lose. Can we talk?
My soccer team might suck.
Did you
but yeah.
see, hear, watch, do anything about the Jake Paul fight?
I saw it after it happened. Don't care.
That man Jake Paul beat the dog shit out of Mike
He
Perry.
slumped the tits off of Mike Perry.
And
when is the world going to realize? I know it took me a while to realize, but when is everyone else going to realize that this kid doesn't have any other job but boxing, and he boxes?
who's been saying?
You've been on that actually from the jump.
I've been saying, like, and maybe I'm just the guy who's like, yeah, give Jake Paul a chance, give Bronny a chance, but sometimes I just see it as like, okay, like you said, Jake Paul has been taking this like super fucking serious,
Incredibly seriously.
It's
and it's like what, like everyone's like, oh, fight a real boxer. It's like who is his weight and a real boxer that anyone fucking knows?
When he's coming up, not fighting real boxers, it shouldn't matter because he's not a real He wasn't like back then. He wasn't considered a real boxer.
You know how many boxers have had amateur fights? They fight amateur before they go pro.
But then you look at, like, to me, Tommy Fury is what sold it for me.
When he knocked down Tommy Fury and beat the shit out of him and then still lost.
I still think he won that. He won that. Of
course, he did.
I still think he won that fight.
No, he did win that fight.
It's like if you stood toe to toe with any athlete in their profession, you're worth being in that. You're in that. Profession.
Exactly.
You're worth it. And I don't care who the competition is. You watch Jake Paul. The man is getting quicker, better. Like the man just
way better.
He is a boxer.
Skill wise, he looks way better.
He's a boxer.
Now, the only guy who I would like to see him fight, I really don't care about seeing him fight Mike Tyson. Oh. I mean, sure, whatever for clicks.
Shit back with Tom.
Yeah, that needs to happen. But also, the double champ in the UFC, Alex Poatan Pereira. That'd be a great fight.
I'm pretty sure he called him out.
He did.
He called him out.
Before I knew he called him out, I was like, oh, because I was trying to think of guys in like his weight class that he could fight, and I think he could fight him, but I mean, Alex has a lot to do in the UFC still. He might fight John Jones, so that'll be a bigger fight than fucking Jake Paul.
I don't care about John Jones. See, that's another thing. It's like, okay, like here's Jake Paul, who at least for right now is pretty. He's not in any scandal. He's not doing anything. He's not beating up any women that are pregnant specifically.
And he's not beating up people who are trying to give him a drug test.
Yeah, that too. So it's
which
like
he just recently did,
and it's like people hate him, and then you got someone like John Jones who might have done everything I just said, and people are like, "Oh, he's the best athlete ever,
the greatest ever."
Larry Fitzgerald is in my dog, bruh. Shout out to Chandler Jones.
Shout out to Chandler.
Yeah, no, John Jones, Jake Paul. Jake Paul is he's a boxer.
Yeah,
he. That's just what it is. Hate him, love him. You can.
I mean, he made. What's his nuts? Nate Diaz looked like a complete jackwagon.
Nate Diaz didn't give a shit though.
I mean, but he looked terrible. Like he looked like he'd never.
Nate
boxed.
looked a lot better, like the Masvidal fight. He looked like at least like he.
But also, maybe it's because he's fighting Jorge Masvidal. MMA fighters, they can all box, but they're not the best boxers by any means. That's why they.
No, but like Jorge and Nate Diaz boxing, I look at that as like two like old heads that are out of the NBA, but like are in the Big Three league, and they're playing each other. It's like they're gonna want to one up each other. Like they're gonna,
of course,
they're going like to me, Nate Diaz fighting Jake Paul, like he knows, like, bro, I'm getting paid. I'm getting
getting my ass beat.
I don't give a shit.
Well, now he says he wants to fight him again. I don't know. I guess he wants that payday. Nate's fought for that payday a lot of times.
I want to see Jake.
He took the payday fight against Conor McGregor. Won that bitch.
When we gonna see Jake and Logan?
Never. Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool.
That's what I want to see.
That'd be cool.
I want to see that because at this point, I don't even care about the whole Logan's the difference in the size. It's like
fuck that.
Fucking put
Jake
it on.
is
put it on.
Good.
The only person. Logan
also,
Paul
Jake
fought,
walks around fucking 220 right now or bigger.
Jake Paul looked.
Jake Paul's
that motherfucker
humongous.
Look,
he's huge.
I never like to put the juicing thing on anybody, but when I saw him in that fight,
big.
I was like, God damn, he looks.
That's
like,
a big guy.
I say
he
looks
boy.
like he is on the craziest PEDs. Like he just looks fucking just.
I bet he's natty.
I mean,
he works his
an
ass.
athlete. You look at Logan Paul in the WWE, like they're athletes. They're athletes, and that's the thing. America, we breed athletes. God damn it.
Exactly. Even if they were fucking Vine stars.
Even if they're
Disney stars.
Hey, some of them, some people are just versatile. Some people are Disney stars and then go to Japan and go to go to a certain forest and then flip their career around. But
I mean, what's crazy is like that wasn't live. That was he put that out there.
No, like the fact was like he like they edited that,
But also, it's like, I mean, did it make him any smaller?
But you gotta understand though, people do a lot of crazy shit on the internet, like
Jake Paul and Logan Paul are built off of doing shit that's wrong.
But people do
and then becoming more famous.
Like talking to Juice WRLD through a Ouija board. It's like people just say and do stupid ass shit on YouTube. So it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, people are disrespectful all the time.
Also, it's like he did it, you know.
He did it, and that was also like what 8, 7, however many years ago. Like,
long time ago.
Whenever it fucking happened, whatever. Whatever. We're not even gonna keep talking about that. But USA Today. So when I saw this at first, I was like, okay. But then I realized what it actually was. Team USA dropped their entire 2024 NFL season predictions. All the standings, the record, who they think.
Team USA basketball?
Or did I say Team USA?
Yes.
USA Today.
USA Today.
USA Today. Sorry, USA Today. And I mean the full who they think is gonna be. I don't want you to look it up. I want to read it to you. I want one of us to be surprised.
To come from you. Yes.
I want one of us to be surprised. But I mean, they even have it up to who's winning and losing the Super Bowl.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I like this.
So I'm gonna go through the divisions, who they think, whatever. I just want to take a look at USA Today and what they think is gonna happen this season. So AFC West, Chiefs are going 13-4. Not something I'm going to push back on because I mean it's the Chiefs. Yeah, easy. They probably could. 9 and Chargers go 9-8, which honestly, Jim Harbaugh starts first year 9-8, winning season.
Winning season, not bad. Yeah.
I'll take
and
it.
I mean they've put a few pieces together. They still have a great quarterback. They got kind of decent receivers, kind of decent running backs, so they'll be all right.
Raiders 6-11, Broncos 4-13. Okay, that's okay. I see it. NFC West, 13-4 49ers, which is kind of banking on the 49ers being just as good, and considering what's going on, I mean,
without you.
Like I said, the pushback.
And then seeing no drop in production from Purdy. I mean, I know that we've been preying on him losing his stuff, but he hasn't done it yet, so I don't really expect it just yet.
As long as he's surrounded by the team he's surrounded by, he's gonna be able to execute. But like I said, even if I push back, it'd be like a game or two difference.
Sure,
on
exactly.
Any pushback for that.
Yeah.
Rams going 10-7, so I guess the Rams is going to continue to be that wild card
that
team.
mid-team. Yeah. I mean, I think that the Rams can have a better. I think that they can win that division, but yeah, as it's not expected for them to win.
And then 7-10 Cardinals, 5-12 Seahawks. Now that I'd probably flip.
Yeah, exactly.
At least. Like, I think the Seahawks will have a better season than the Cardinals. I think the Seahawks, obviously, the fucking head coach they got, they're probably going to have a surprisingly good defense just based on the scheme and system they'll have
Of course.
in place. I mean, you still got
I wonder
Metcalf
who
and
their
K9
OC
over
is.
there, but I think they'll be closer to
Because
a 7-10 season than
what's his
Arizona.
name? I mean, I think the Seahawks should play well, but McDonald doesn't really have much of an offensive mind. He's full defense. So I'm gonna look up who their OC is, but yeah, I think those get flipped.
AFC South. So this is where it starts to. AFC South, they got the Colts winning the division, going up
Ooh.
11-6.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Jags, second place,
Oh.
10-7.
Oh.
Houston 9-8.
Get the fuck out.
And then Tennessee 6-11. Now Tennessee 6-11, sure.
Agreed.
Fucking
Maybe 5.
Put the house on that. But
yeah,
Texans going 9-8 is.
I don't think anyone is going for Colts division winners. It's between Jags and Texans.
To me,
no one's talking about the Colts.
To me, will Houston capitalize? Will Jacksonville bounce back? Can the Colts have a healthy year with AR? And
what is healthy AR?
Yeah, and that's another thing.
No one's ever seen a good.
What the fuck is a healthy AR? I don't even know.
Just because they got lucky last year and they had Gardner have a few good games, or actually a decent amount of good games, and they were about a quarter away from winning the AFC South. It's like I don't see that team doing much.
But this is
especially winning a division.
I mean, this is them pretty much saying Houston is going to have kind of a hangover season.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'd like to see, real quick, I'd just like to see, how hard is their schedule look?
Did the Colts keep Jonathan Taylor?
That's a great question. So. That's an amazing question, Devan. Probably, I would assume so.
I think they did. I mean, I know a lot of running backs moved, but I think he stayed.
Okay, let's just look at the schedule real quick because I want to see how hard it really is. So they start the season off. This is preseason. Sorry, let's get out of the preseason. So okay, at the Colts, then they play the Bears, then they play Minnesota, then they play Jacksonville, then they play Buffalo, then they play New England, Green Bay, Indianapolis, the Jets, the Lions, the Cowboys, the Titans, the Jags, the Dolphins, Chiefs, Ravens, Titans.
It's mildly tough.
Let's go through that one more time. So, and I'm going to count in my eyes who I think is who I think they're going to beat. Colts, Bears, Vikings. I'll split it with the Jags. I think they could go 2-0 versus the Jags.
Split the Jags.
But I'll split it. New England, Colts again.
Yep.
Dallas, I think they'll beat Detroit.
Yep.
Tennessee again. So I'm already at 10, and I think they could beat Jacksonville again, which would be 11. I think Miami is going to be a good game. Yeah, I think they're at between 10 to possibly 12.
Maybe more.
I think they're up there, bro. I
don't see them 9-8, but okay.
The Colts and Jags would have to have great years if that's the case. Like
they're going to have phenomenal years. So they're predicting that Anthony Richardson is going to have a better season than rookie CJ Stroud, essentially.
And Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Well, you mean just next season period? 11-6. I mean that's a lot.
AR has never won football games.
No.
Not since high school.
No, never. I'm sorry. He just hasn't.
He's a great athlete. No one can deny that.
He might be one of the best.
But you don't pick quarterbacks because they're athletes.
He could be one of the best soccer players if you.
Exactly. That's a phenomenal soccer player.
There you go.
I mean, we have too many athletes in this country to.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have 10 to 15 of the best soccer teams in the world. Maybe 50 of them.
Yeah,
all from the United States if we all focused on soccer.
We really could. NFC South. 9-8 Falcons. 8-9 Saints. 8-9 Bucks, 4-13 Panthers.
I mean, I see the Bucks with the same team doing better. Who just retired?
From
Shaq Barrett?
yeah.
Yeah.
So the Bucks, I mean, I think they maybe flip it 9-8. I think they definitely don't finish the season with the same record as the Saints.
No, either the
Um,
Saints have a terrible year, which they probably will.
and I think if the Bucks go 9-8, the Falcons don't go 9-8. They're probably gonna.
I'm going to be honest. This might be stupid, but I think that the Panthers could be set up to maybe have a decent season. I mean, I would hope that they had learned something from last season. They still have a brand new quarterback who has potential to be good. He was in a terrible system last year. Yeah, I don't see them having as bad a year as they had last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think they will definitely have a better season than last year. I think they can have a better season than 4-13, but I mean, just it looks like they have the NFC South just being a sorry ass conference. 3 teams,
No, yeah, of course.
9-8, 8-9, 8-9, 4-13. So
I see the Saints being sorry, but
yes, for sure.
I think the other three teams have actual potential.
AFC East, they got the Jets going 12-5. They got the Bills going 10-7. They got the Dolphins going 8-9, and they got Miami. They got the Patriots going 3-14.
3-14 is nuts. That's not going to happen.
I
Um,
mean,
I mean, it
the
could. I
Patriots
don't know.
might suck next year. I'll say I think the Dolphins will have a better record than the Bills.
The Dolphins
Bills,
will have a winning season, just in general.
the Bills being 10-7 though, I could buy that. I could buy them. I could buy them struggling
Yeah,
a
but
little
I
bit.
think the Bills have a higher chance of being an 8-9 team, way more than the Dolphins do.
Really?
Yeah, with that offense,
With that quarterback,
no, I agree. But I mean,
I think if we're talking who has a better chance of being 8-9, I'd go with Miami over Buffalo. But I'm saying I think Buffalo being 10-7 is as low as it like gets. Like 9-8, I'd be shocked. I'll be shocked if they go 9-8.
yeah, I saw one of those like sports graphics the other day, and it was like a list of it was like tiers of like what your teams have done over the past 15 years, and right there at the bottom it was Dolphins, Raiders, Commanders, and I was like, nice, no playoff wins, nothing.
But yeah, Jets 12-5. So I like that. I
Yeah,
like the Jets
that's cool.
going 12-5. NFC.
Aaron Rodgers was ranked the 91st best player in the NFL. Last year he was 53. What's changed? Nothing.
Wait, what are you talking?
Zero has changed.
What are you talking
Huh?
about? What are you talking about? There was
Top 100 players in the NFL.
Oh, that came out.
Yeah, well, part of it, I think.
I thought that came out like. I
Or
don't
that
know when
last
that
season.
shit comes out anymore.
I don't know when it comes out,
It's
but
funny
I
'cause he
think
was
they're starting to release the
91
new one.
on the.
He's 91. He was 53 last
He
year.
was
It's the same exact thing. Nothing has changed.
91 on the top 100 century athletes.
That's true. I think they've typecast him.
NFC East. Eagles
Nope.
10-7.
What the fuck are we doing? There's no way the NFC East is winning with a 10-7 record.
Cowboys 8-9.
Get the fuck out of here.
Commanders 7-10. If be
I like
honest,
that.
if
I
y'all
like
go
that.
7-10, you will be so fucking happy. I know you'll be so happy.
I like
if
that.
y'all go
I like
7-10.
that a lot because it's a perfect place to be. You're not
With a
dog
rookie
shit.
quarterback.
4 wins, rookie quarterback. Give me 7,
Dude,
maybe even 6. I'll take 6.
7-10.
Give me 6.
7-10.
Give me
with
6
a rookie
dubs.
quarterback, though.
Give me a reason to watch the sport,
Come
please.
on now.
And then the Giants are what?
4-13. Which
I mean, first of all, 10 wins is not winning the NFC East. I can see honestly, I think either Eagles or Cowboys are going to have 12 to 13 wins and win. And then the other team will have 10 to 11. But Dallas should have a winning record next season.
NFC North
They have the Packers.
13-4.
That's fucking crazy. The Packers hype is so dumb.
Okay, let's do it again. How easy is the Packers schedule? Because them going 13-4. Look, at this point, I've accepted that Jordan Love might just be a guy that is, worth fucking trusting. But
It's- it's- I don't know. It seems like from the end of the season to now, his stock has raised, and he hasn't played a football game.
well, I mean, I think just throughout the season and how bad I think the Packers were going to, people thought they were going to be. Okay, let's look at this. So the Packers, they play at Philly, Colts, Titans, Vikings, Rams, Cardinals, Texans, Jags, Lions, Bears, 49ers, Dolphins, Lions, Seahawks, Saints, Vikings, Bears. Yeah, I counted 12 just off the head.
That was 12.
I counted
me.
12 off the head.
I had 12.
Bro. Oh my god. That was me just giving them like one versus Detroit. Like,
that was me giving them one versus Detroit, one versus the Jag, or winning against the Jags.
But
Yeah,
in a very similar, super close world, I could see Detroit going 2-0 against them. Fucking Minnesota stealing one. I mean, like
sure.
there's
I want to see. Honestly, I think this is going to be a. Did the Packers make the playoffs last year?
yeah, 7th
Yeah.
seed, I believe.
I can see this being a New York Giants hangover type of year. The Giants paid Daniel Jones, had a great season, won a playoff game after sneaking into the playoffs, beat the
Like
Vikings, like the Packers did, snuck into the playoffs and whatever. And I can see them having a dog shit terrible year. I mean, because there's really nothing on that team that you can point to and go, yeah, that team's going to win 13 fucking games. What tells you that?
They have the Lions going 11-6.
That's possible, but that would win the division.
The Bears going 9-8.
No, fuck off.
They just wanted to give them a winning season.
Fuck off.
They just wanted to give them a winning season. And then the Vikings going 5-12.
Shit, the Vikings might have a better year than the Bears. Who knows?
So they think the Chiefs, Packers, and 49ers are all going to have the same record.
Okay, buddy.
I mean,
yeah,
okay,
because
like,
the Packers, Christian Watson taking over the world.
Theoretically, like, okay, harder schedule for 49ers and Chiefs, easier schedule for the Packers. So maybe they could have a close schedule or close record.
Strength of schedule matters sometimes.
It matters. Definitely.
No, it does matter.
Like,
but
when you get to play
there's
the Bears,
a lot
when
of
you get to play
years
the
like
Bears and the Vikings twice.
That's true. But if you're bad, it's like your badness will show.
Yeah, but it's also like the whole point of like the AFC North have to play 6 playoff games a fucking year.
That's true.
Like it's
you're right. You're right.
It's a fight. And we got
yeah, I really don't get the Packers hype. I don't. What do they have on that team? Josh Jacobs,
Jordan
sure.
Love.
That's what I mean. We're looking at this Dolphins team and we're saying that fuck them. They're going to have a losing record because of their quarterback, who's whatever. But they have the rest of their team is top notch. You look at the Cowboys and say they're going to have a losing record, but look at the Packers. They're the best team in the fucking league. They're tied at the top, number 1 seed in the NFC.
That leaves us with
what tells you that?
That leaves us with the AFC North.
Yes. They have the Bengals 1. Let me guess it. Bengals 1, Ravens 2, Steelers 3 with 9 or 10 wins, and then Browns 9 wins. 8 wins.
You got the first one right.
They have Steelers 2. Get Browns 2, Steelers 3, Ravens 4. Okay, swept the.
They got Bengals going 11-6, the Browns going 10-7, being the 7th seed. The Ravens going 10-7, missing the playoffs, and then the Steelers going 9-8.
Who told USA Today they can talk about sports? Who did that?
So
now we're gonna look back at the end of the season, and it's gonna be correct, and I'm gonna be like,
so
I didn't say it. I have plausible deniability.
I'm super duper biased when it comes to anything about the Ravens.
Sure.
But I do. You tell me how you feel about this afterwards. But with the acquirements they made and the role that they're on going into this season, there is no way they are going 10-7, missing the playoffs, ranking third in the AFC North. It's just not. No,
No.
it's not there. I mean, this is their best chance to win a Super Bowl. This is their best. This is the best team Lamar's ever had.
So far.
So, no, I think that's. I think a lot of these, some of these have been terrible takes. The Ravens going 10-7, missing the playoffs is terrible.
It's a horrible take.
That's a terrible take. Having the same
And the
record as
fact that
Browns.
the NFC North is going to be won with 11 wins. I don't see that happening either.
But Devin, Super Bowl.
Yep.
They have that.
Packers.
They have the
Bengals.
Jets winning the Super Bowl, beating the Packers.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. I hate this.
So, if you didn't notice, USA Today took their time out of the day to write some type of love story about Aaron
Or Jordan
Rodgers
Love.
and the fucking Packers.
Essentially.
Aaron
And then
Rodgers,
you think Aaron's going to win that love story? Get the fuck out of here.
but it's like, okay, so Aaron is going to play his former team in the Super Bowl, and that's.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the NFL to rile up some bullshit like that. I
But
wouldn't.
It just seems like that's what USA Today based their predictions around, and then
Sure.
everything else was like AI generated. Like
Sure.
everybody else is just gonna
Yeah.
go
Then fuck
this.
off.
Like they made
Yeah.
sure. Like okay, here's the ground they covered. Like okay, the Chiefs are gonna be good. The 49ers are gonna be good. The Rams are gonna sneak in at 10-7. The Steelers are gonna have a winning record. They had to dick
The
ride the
NFC
Bears.
South is going to suck.
They had to dick ride the Bears a little bit, giving them a 9-8 record. But some of these, I mean, Ravens missing the playoffs, going 10-7. The Colts winning the AFC South, going 11-6. The Texans going 9-8. I mean, the NFC East being won with a 10-7 record. The best record in the NFC South being 9-8. No.
But the Jets win 12 games and the Packers win 13, and then they face off in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Please, Lord,
I don't think
let the Packers not make the Super Bowl.
I think this slowly got worse. It started off hot. There were a couple cool bullet points, but this just it.
I mean, if we worked it backwards, the whole list would have stunk.
Yeah.
If we said, hey, this is their Super Bowl prediction, this is how the rest of the season goes, it's like, yeah, what the fuck is this?
I had to start it off hot, but I had to end it with pretty shitty ending to the season. It's just such a cop out.
Yeah.
Like an up and coming NFC team versus like a returning Aaron Rodgers. It happens to be versus old team.
And Aaron, I don't think the NFL would, like, if they did set something up like that or that ever happened, Aaron's not winning that matchup. They're not letting Aaron have it. Aaron's shit on the NFL for the past fucking forever years.
They're not letting him have a damn thing. But with all that being said, we got some Sports Jeopardy.
Sports Jeopardy.
We got some Sports Jeopardy. It's a mix of things. Let me pull it up over here.
Let's go. I only know the triathletes.
All right, so we got NBA, NFL, general knowledge, player resumes, and miscellaneous. You go ahead and start us off.
General knowledge for 2.
General knowledge for 2. Name all NFL teams based in California.
Steelers, giraffes, watermelons, donkeys. No. Niners, LA Rams, LA Chargers. Raiders are gone. That's it.
There you go. It looked like really long for a second. I was like, wait. I was like, why are there so many words there? But all right.
Yeah, no, I was afraid.
Go NFL for 200. Tom Brady played on this team and won the Super Bowl with them in the 2020-2021 season.
I like that.
What?
2020-2021 season.
Yeah. They broke it down real nice. So this is the Bucks because this is when he won the 2021.
Also, wasn't it the 19-20 season? It was right before COVID, or was it right after COVID? It was right after COVID.
You know, I don't know. I don't remember.
No, it was right after
now.
COVID. Miscellaneous for 2.
Miscellaneous for 2. Name the 4 NFL teams to never have a Super Bowl appearance.
Lions. Tigers and Bears are mine. Lions.
God, your jokes, dude. Like you go to a dad joke convention before this, or
Went to
what?
the father joke. I had a child last week. Lions, Texans, Jaguars, and Browns. Suck it.
Lions, Texans, Jaguars, Browns. There you go.
I'm a human encyclopedia. Eat my.
I'll go NFL for 3. What team has the highest regular season NFL winning percentage of all time?
That's a toofy.
I mean, this is a cop out, and it's probably not it because it's recency bias. But I'll go Steelers. Dude, I was thinking them, but they were definitely one of the top 3 teams in my head. But Dallas Cowboys. Okay.
NBA for 2.
NBA for 200. This team currently consists.
Not currently. Stupid idiot.
So there you go. I mean,
Clippers, baby.
Give you those points. Obviously, it's the LA Clippers. Okay. So that was a pretty easy one. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna do player resumes 300. So this is a 2-time All NBA player, a 1-time champ, 4-time All Star, averaged 19 points with the Suns in the 2000s. 2-time All NBA, 1-time champ, 4-time All Star, averaged 19 points with the Suns in the 2000s.
I have one guy in mind. I don't think that's him. This is tough.
2-time All NBA, 1-time champ. See, but he wasn't a champ with the Suns in the in the 2000s. So this was somebody who was an All Star 4 times, won a championship
At some
either
point.
before or after this, but averaged 19 with the Suns. Okay. So it's not what's his name because he won MVPs and
Nash.
and don't have a ring. So take him off the board. I mean, a son that comes to mind to me, but 2 times All NBA, 4-time All Star. I don't know Stoudemire's.
That was the name I had in
I
my
don't
head.
know his line like that, and also where does that ring come from?
Exactly. I know he was a Knick.
Like I don't remember him being. Yeah, I remember him being a Knick, and I remember him being a Sun. But now he could have been on a roster. Like
He could have bounced
the
onto
Dwight
any
Howard type ring.
Exactly.
So that's gonna have to be my guess.
That was my guess.
Because I can't think of anybody else.
I don't know any other players on the Suns.
Motherfucker.
Oh, balls. He won with the Mavs. Fucking Sean Marion.
See,
I didn't even know he was a Sun.
See, and did Stoudemire even have that? I mean,
Sean Marion was All NBA.
4-time All Star. All right.
I don't know.
Cool.
Fuck me in the butt. Player resumes for 2. I feel like these are gonna be tough.
Player rush for 2, dude. What the fuck, bro? You're getting you're getting the question. That's crazy.
Orenthal James, baby. That's fucking hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna have to
Step it up.
I have to start cooking. New player resumes for 4. This player played for 6 teams. Most recently, 76ers, Cavs, Grizzlies, won with the Lakers in 20.
Why not give you all 6 teams?
6 teams. He played for the 76ers, most recently, Cavs and the Grizzlies. He was on the 2020 bubble team. All right, that 2020 bubble team, God, there were so many fucking... Oh, Cavs, though. Cavs and Grizzlies. That's where I'm kind of...
Who are you thinking of?
Well, what's his name? I think spent a season with Philly. But I don't think...
Who are you thinking of?
Cavs and Grizzlies. I don't think he... Did Dwight not spend a year in Philly? I think Dwight spent a year in Philly, but I don't think he was with the fucking Cavs and Grizzlies. I feel like we would have remembered that.
Yeah, I don't think he was a Grizz. I have one guy in mind.
I'm so absolutely shot on this too. I mean, when you look, you go back to that fucking bubble ring. Who's on that roster? that played for the 76ers, Cavs, and Grizzlies. That's the thing. Did he play for the Sixers last year? I don't fucking know. I gotta put in a guess though. I'm not gonna not guess, but I don't want to sound like an idiot. But I feel like, I kind of flushed that down the toilet after guessing.
Can I put a guess after you guess?
No, because we've never done that in the history of Jeopardy, and I feel like I probably could have stole some points if we did that.
No, I'm not. I don't get any points. I just want
Sure, but
Howard.
I can only think of Dwight having a stint in Philly, so that's who I'm gonna have to go with.
D-Rose.
Danny fucking Green, dude.
Danny Green was a Grizzly?
Jeez, like I don't.
He was a Spur. Also, if they gave you all the teams, you could have figured that out.
Oh, if they gave me Spurs, fucking and
Spurs, Sixers, fucking whoever the fuck else he played for. Well, no, it would have been Spurs.
Where
that's retarded. That's
where he was, but all right.
Pardon my French. That
can,
sucks.
That's fine.
General knowledge 300.
General knowledge 300. Worst NBA regular season record of all time.
Wait, like
what was the worst NBA regular season record of all time?
Pistons and last year. I don't know. I don't have any other guess.
Charlotte.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna get. I thought you guessed Charlotte, but not the record.
Also, 7-59 is not a record.
Yeah, I don't remember them. Well, there was a lockout year or something. It might have been that year, but you can pull that up. Oh God, dude,
Yeah, I guess it was 7-59. I guess there was a lockout or some shit.
NFL for 400. This player led the NFL in receptions last year. Dude, I suck. I suck so bad.
AO in receptions.
Oh, fuck, dude! I feel like we had this question. I'm stuck between two people because it was either CD and I guess Justin, or Justin and I guess CD. I'm gonna go with CD Lamb. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, bro.
Yeah,
I remember I guessed Justin because he just got paid, and then it was CD Lamb. I'm like, oh, maybe that motherfucker should get paid.
No, exactly. Yeah, CD had crazy fucking stats.
All right.
Miscellaneous for 3.
Miscellaneous for 3. Second highest player in MLB history? Okay, so I feel like
paid?
Okay, I'm gonna give you like a couple. If you want to spit out highest paid, maybe like tops, like second in some records, possibly. It's got to be one of those two. Either second highest. Now I'm imagining, paid is probably the missed word.
Second highest paid player. I'm just gonna guess on that and try to figure out what that is. I mean, 1 is Shohei Ohtani. 2 is. I'm trying to think of who made. Bryce. Trout had a big one. Yeah, Mike Trout.
Aaron Judge.
Oh, Judge got paid. I forgot about Judge.
Got paid.
Fuck Aaron Judge.
Shit. Go player resumes. Player resumes for 100. It's Kyrie. Yeah.
Yep.
Saw Uncle Drew, and then
NBA for 3.
NBA for 3. Leading scorer of the 2018-2019 NBA season.
Who won the scoring title?
Fuck you. That's who.
18 and 19. It wasn't KD because he was sharing with Steph. Giannis may have won MVP that year. Harden was good. I'm going to go. James Harden.
James Harden is correct.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me go. What was that NFL 400? Can I just go back and see? Led the receptions. I don't know if I want to go back to that. I'm gonna go player resumes for 5. Celtics, Thunder, Cavs, Pelicans, and he won in 08 with the Celtics.
So he was probably young.
Celtics, Thunder, Cavs, Pelicans. He won in 2008 with Boston.
I got one guy. Probably not that guy.
It's probably not that guy because I can only remember him being a Pelican.
I can only remember that guy being a Celtic.
Fuck, dude. Okay, so let's just get the fucking obviouses out the way. Obviously, it ain't no motherfucking Pierce. It ain't no KG. But then you pull from that team.
Ain't no Rondo.
Well, I just remember him as a Pelican. I don't remember him being on the Thunder. I don't remember him being on Cleveland.
I feel like Rondo played for more teams now.
He did. Rondo's been around. Celtics, Thunder, Cavs, Pelicans. He was on. See, that's my problem, bro. It's like I can't tell you everybody that was on that roster in 08. I can't tell you to start in 5.
I know 4 to 5 guys on that team.
But I gotta put in a guess. I gotta think of something. Thunder is where I'm like, okay, like because my thing is if he played in 08, he had to be with the Thunder anytime from, well, I guess after 08, and he's definitely not on the Thunder now.
Nope.
So
I know exactly who it is.
I'm gonna go max, like Russell Westbrook triple-double era. For when he could have been on the Thunder. So players on the Thunder, I mean, there's so many people that have funneled through the fucking Thunder. I mean, it could be anybody. But my guess will be Cavs, Thunder, Pelicans.
Hang on one sec.
I mean, you can just guess after me.
Nope. I'm gonna write it down.
Okay. Give me I don't know. Rondo. Fucking, I have no clue. Big Kendrick. Cool.
I remember him as a Thunder. He was a Thunder in that early run. Him and Thabo Cephalosha. Serge Ibaka. General knowledge for 4.
What team came back down 3-1 twice in the 2020 NBA playoffs? Name them and the teams they did it against.
Bubble? There were 2 3-1s in the bubble? Trying to get a read off you.
I'm pissed.
You're pissed?
I'm pissed. I'm getting everything fucking wrong. I don't know shit.
Oh.
You ain't getting a read off me. I'm not hiding a damn thing except for how pissed I am.
Miami Heat.
Fuck Kendrick Perkins.
Miami Heat once against the Celtics, once against the Pacers.
Just throw that out there. Denver Nuggets, they beat Utah and the Clippers.
Wouldn't have known that. Yeah, fuck KP, honestly.
Fuck Kendrick Perkins. Just want to throw
He's a
that
piece
out
of
there
shit.
real quick. NFL for 5. Most sacks in a single game in NFL history. Is the player or the amount? Because I don't know either. Actually, no.
It's probably number.
It might have been. I believe his name was it Chiefs linebacker Derrick Jones?
That sounds nice.
I'm gonna go with him. Okay. Chiefs linebacker Derek Thomas is who it is.
Perfect.
So
Take him. Yep.
I hate to pretend like I'm not fucking.
Yeah, no.
But
That's in there.
It's the Derek Chiefs linebacker. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to take it. I'll fucking
Agreed.
take it. Fucking Christ.
NBA for 4.
NBA for 4. Who has the most steals in NBA? Oh,
Why'd you owe?
this is like a. Okay, this is one like I feel like when it pops up, you're gonna be like it's something you have seen and been like, what the fuck? Like, how does he? But maybe not. I don't. Maybe I might be wrong. I feel like it's. Honestly, I haven't gotten a single NBA question right, so I could very well be wrong. But the person I'm thinking of, I remember, if I remember correctly, always being like, damn, like he does lead. That's weird. But yeah, most steals in NBA history.
Wilt Chamberlain.
John Stockton. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, Johnny S. Who'd you think it was?
John Stockton.
Okay, good. Okay.
Because I always see Stockton, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what?
I mean, that makes a ton of sense. I was trying to think of someone from that era. I always forget about Stocky Boy.
But we don't. When we think steals, I don't think we're not like, man, John Stockton.
Well, he was a sneaky little shit.
Yeah.
He was like,
I just feel like, I mean, if anything, we're talking about passing. We're talking about John Stockton.
Sure.
I'm gonna go NFL 100. Who was the first pick last year? Chicago.
Caleb.
Oh, well, sorry. I thought, my bad. Yes. Caleb Williams in Chicago, but okay.
Miscellaneous for 4, please.
Oh, boy, you are diving in. NBA forced fumble leader of all time.
I don't know.
So pissed. I'm still
Lawrence Taylor.
Perkins. Lawrence Taylor. Robert Mathis.
How the fuck would I know that?
Yeah, I'm not.
How in the fuck would I know that?
I wasn't guessing no Robert Mathis.
Does anyone know that?
Nah, I don't know.
What, Robert Mathis?
For 100. The San Diego Padres.
You dirty slut.
Yeah, look at me, the baseball guy over here.
You're a dirty boy. Miscellaneous for 100. 100.
I like it. Only brothers to ever both win Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, Eli and Peyton.
I can't even believe you.
Well, no, I was gonna say the McCourty brothers because I thought it was the only brothers to win the same Super Bowl. I was like, Devan and Jason McCourty.
NBA for 100. Who was the first pick in the 2023? So last year?
Last year.
So, I mean, so Wemby? Oh, okay, that's who they're talking about. Okay.
We call Wembanyama.
I didn't know if they were. Yeah. Okay. All right.
General knowledge for 5. Put it on me. I got it. I'm going to take the cake here.
Name the top 5 NFL passing leaders of all time in order.
Tom Brady. Drew Brees. Peyton Manning. Marino. Aaron Rodgers.
Brady, Brees, Manning, Favre, Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger's up. God damn it.
Yeah, Roethlisberger.
Right,
that man's up there.
Good win.
Thanks, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting pounded by hard questions, and that was a bitch of a question.
That one sucked.
Top 5 in order, and name the 2 teams Denver beat down 3-1, and name Denver.
Wild.
No,
Hey, I got top 3 in a row.
Yeah, that was, you said Brady, Brees, Peyton Manning? Okay,
Yep.
I don't know why I asked you.
And then I threw in Marino and
Aaron Rodgers. You didn't think
Favre. Aaron Rodgers.
You wouldn't have got
I forgot about Favre.
I think
I
you
always
got
forget about
Favre,
Favre.
though.
I could have. Roethlisberger would have been a tough one to get.
Top 3 NBA playoff wins since 2010. Okay, top 3 teams with the most playoff wins since 2010.
Yes.
Golden State, Miami,
feel like Jacksonville would be better suited with a basketball team than a football team.
Probably.
Yeah.
They have a pool in their stadium. They don't really need to play football.
No.
Boston?
Maybe.
Warriors, Heat, Celtics. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'll take it.
Not have Boston up there, but
The
that makes sense.
500 NBA question. Wow, I didn't think I was going to get that, or 2 500 NBA questions. Most free throws attempted in a postseason game. Jesus Christ, dude.
Game 7, 2016, NBA Finals.
Shaquille O'Neal with 39 versus the Pacers.
Oh, I should have thought Hack-a-Shaq.
Hacking the Shaq.
Hack-a-Shaq would have made sense.
All right, well,
Hack-a-Shaq also didn't work that year, you dumb pieces of shit.
I'll take the humble dub because I will say I went through.
I mean, I was cruising pretty early, and then I just started to throw out some bad ones. And I mean, it was just there was so many ones that had so many different options. You know, like it wasn't like, hey, you know this.
I have a mix of like not wanting to take too long thinking.
Yeah.
But also like, I don't know, like.
Well, there's somewhere it's like I have no fucking clue.
Like
thinking would not help at all.
Like Kendrick Perkins is such an obvious answer. Like,
sure.
Of course, like that's a random motherfucker that was on that Celtics team, happened to play for the Thunder for some. You know, it's like.
The only reason I thought of that is because I remember Perk being in a Thunder jersey, and I know he was a Cav and a Pelly, but
that truly is some under pressure shit. But
yes,
with all that being said, we talk Team USA, and hopefully they don't fuck around.
My first thought was Big Baby Davis, Glenn Davis. That was my first thought.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I could have thrown that out there. I had no clue. Team USA news: LeBron. Hopefully they're not fucking around when it matters. The big old soccer question that everybody wants to answer. Jake Paul beating the dog shit out of Mike Perry. USA Today dropping a pretty bad NFL prediction for this.
But it's also plausible.
Some of it. They covered their ground. They covered their ass. They made
sure
but then
they made sure that they hit all the popular bullshit.
But then they sprinkled in like what they want, like Aaron Rodgers playing his old team in the Super Bowl. That's not happening.
Fuck out of here.
And then some sports Jeopardy. But is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, Devin?
No.
Well, that's good.
Fuck yourself. That's just the other people out there.
Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We have brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday to talk more NFL, more NBA, more sports Jeopardy, more whatever the fuck. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Shit on that thing.